Yeah, so welcome everybody to Germany here at the Nuremberg Ring. So Germany welcomes the League One racers from the Ultimate Racing League for round 5, I think we're at now, of this 8-week championship. And as you can see, she's looking a bit wet out there at the moment, so we'll see if things improve later on with the weather during the race. One race, 150-minute race. We've got Toten on pole position. Wadru takes second. Thomas in third. Ice Chan is fourth. On the grid, Admin is fifth. Smith takes sixth position. Brody is in seventh. Love Rocket Rods, who's currently sitting in eighth on the grid. He'll be hoping that the he likes to go in dry, does Love Rocket Rod, so he's going to be hoping to take it dries out. Grasshopper in 9th, Dyson 10th, Incy 11th, Turby in 12th, Wayne G 13th, Chuck 14th, and Moz in 15th position. So let's get this first one underway. Well, first and only race underway here in Germany. It's not going to be fast off the line, is it, in these conditions? But Thomas gets a great start there, going down the middle of Wadru and Toten. So Thomas gets a flyer, doesn't he, off that start? Well done to him. Wadru going down that inside line, a few cars going wide round that first right-hander. Not surprising under these very tricky conditions. Oh, a bit of a touchy-touchy there between Toten and Wadru. Not going to be easy keeping these cars under full control. Unless it dries out a bit later on in the race. We'll see how it goes off. So looking good for Thomas at the moment. Roger second, they've got Ice Chan. Admin's doing a great job there in 4th position. He's got Turby chasing him down. Now Toby's dropped one now to 6, Total's gone up, and Smith in 7th and Dyson in 8th position. Let's go down to midish. Oh, look at there, Toby there, going for that wider line. Oh, just gave it a bit too much, didn't he? And Toby goes off, back on again. Unlucky there for Toby. Oh, a few more cars going off back there. Let's see, oh, Grasshopper was one of them. I'm sure there was another guy who came off. So lucky there for Grasshopper, but oh, it might have been Brody. Maybe, was it Brody that went off with Grasshopper? Brody's not too far behind, back of the pack, so I think he's going to be catching up in these next few laps. Chuck now under pressure from Moz. Toby also in the mix. Admin's not too far behind also. So a good little scrap here in sort of mid to backish of the pack. Are we under safety car at the moment? Everybody seems to have slowed down a bit, doesn't they? Must be a safety car. Yeah, definitely a safety car. Let's go back up with your leader. Well, we're under safety car conditions with Thomas. Just waiting for the off while everybody seems to have caught back up. Looking at the map in the top right hand corner there. It's a bit hard to tell really, isn't it, if we're off again. I'm still under safety car in these wet conditions. So Thomas in the lead from Roger in second, Turton in third. He was after Turton, Toby, he's after him. Hopefully this weather will dry up a bit, because this is a pretty cracking track actually in the dry weather. Oh, I told Beth I was going to have a look down the inside of Totem there. Just thinks twice about it, doesn't he? Just backs off a little bit, has another little look at Totem, surely this time. Oh, not quite. Good attempt there from Turby trying to take Totem. Third and fourth place guys, I've got Wayne G down in fifth, and Love Rocket was not too far behind, and also in the mixes Incy and Chuck. Oh, Love Rocket Rod's doing a grand job at the moment at sixth place. Incy Yard on the tail though. Is he going to get into the draft down this straight before the right hander at the bottom here? And then to get a good drive and get past Love Rocket Rods. He's having a good little look, and he don't think he's going to quite pull it off this time. And yeah, Love Rocket Rods hangs on to that sixth position. It's going to be a good little scrap between them two, but Love Rocket Rods, he's after Wayne G. Let's go down a little bit more. They've got Chuck in eighth. They've got a little bit of a gap between eighth and ninth, where Admin sits currently in ninth place. Broadest made a few positions back up, hasn't he, because he had a bit of a off, just a lap or two back there. He's made up a few positions, currently sitting in 10th. We've got Dyson and Chand, we've got Smith, and then we've got Moz, and then we've got Grasshopper. He's doing a pretty good job actually catching up to these back end guys after is off just a few laps ago. Let's go back up with your leader Thomas. Still looking good for him at the moment. He's got Wadro after him, and also Turby. So the top three, top four guys now pulling away from the rest of the pack. Thomas, Wadro, Turby and Toten. Looks like the rain's eased off a little bit, doesn't it? Got some dry air patches, should I say, out on track. With a bit of luck it'll go totally dry. Hopefully we won't get the rain back again, but we'll see. So just coming to the 8-minute mark. Ooh, big twitch there from Toby. That power down in he, but he's got Wadru breathing down his neck, and Toten, is he going to go down the inside? He's trying to get down the inside of Turby. I don't think he's going to be close enough this time. No, not quite. Staying with him though. Wayne G in 5th. Love Rocket Rods still hanging on to that 6th place. Incy and Chuck just behind them too. So Toten currently sitting in 3rd place, fastest guy, 2.7667. So Toten's on the charge, isn't he? The Rocket Rods looks like he's getting a little bit closer to Wayne G. So this could be a good little battle between these two guys. Love Rocket Rods, is he going to have a look? It looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, good attempt there from Love Rocket Rods. Oh, here's another little go at him. Oh, 50-50 in it, round this corner. Looks like Wayne G is just going to have the line. Love Rocket Rods keeps it on track. Insee now making a manoeuvre. Love Rocket Rods goes down the inside and he takes him. So great pass there from Insee. Came out of nowhere, didn't he? Took advantage. Ooh, someone's gone off. What have we got? Oh, admin's off, isn't he, on that left hand side? Admin just going back on track, not sure what happened there, but hopefully he can catch back up again. Grasshopper moves up into 14th and Moz into 13th. We've got Smith and Insee. Not seen much of Smith so far, have we? So we'll take a look at Smith for a little bit. After his teammate Chuck. Also Ice Chan, not seen much of him so far. He's doing quite well in 9th. A little bit second or so between Dyson and Ice Chan. There's Dyson, he's after Brody. I don't think Love Rocket Rods will fancy Brody breathing down his neck too much, will he? But he's not far behind him, just a few seconds, so we'll see over these next few laps if Brody can get a little bit closer to Love Rocket Rods. Toby, let's have a look at Toby in the lead now, from Thomas, from Toten and Wadrew. So these top 4 guys have got a good, what, I don't know, 3 or 4 second lead over the pack just behind them. Oh, the Rocket Rod's up into 5th now. He was 6th, wasn't he? I'm sure he was. Then he got passed by Brody, but now Love Rocket Rod's up into 5th. Brody 6th, Dyson 7th, and Ice Chan in 8th. I wish this ruddy track could dry out a little bit more so we can have some more speed in this race. That would be good. Love Rocket Rods are doing a great job in 5th. Ice Chan. Let's go on board with Ice Chan for a few corners as he chases down Brody, but he's got Dyson behind him also to think about. Still a bit skiddy out there, isn't it? Looks like Brody has got the measure on there. Ice Chan at the moment. That could change a little bit later on. There's Dyson in 8th, Chuck and Smith just behind him. Two teammates still battling it out, Chuck and Smith. Smith going to go down the inside. Ooh, looked quite easy that one, didn't it? I'm not sure if Chuck let him through, you know, but maybe there was a bit of team orders there, who knows. Yeah, anyway, whatever it is, Smith moves up into 9th, Truck down into 10th. Nothing wrong with a bit of teamwork, if that's what it was, that is. 11th is Incy, they've got Moz, not all that far behind him, is he? They've got a little bit of a gap, down to Grasshopper in 13th. He's done quite well actually after he's off, he's made a few places back up, so here we go. Wayne G and I've been battling it out on lap 7 of this race. Not all the fun is at the top end, sometimes it's at the back here. As you can see, I've been doing a grand job keeping Wayne G off him just for now. Wayne G is, oh dear me, oh, not quite sure what happened there. Did he put the power down? It just went. Not sure, but I don't think he's going to be too happy with that, is he? Because he was staying with admin, and that's going to put him a little bit further behind. So unlucky there for Wayne G. Let's go back up with your leader, Toby, see how he's doing. He's got a second or so lead, hasn't he, over Thomas. So the top 3 guys have suddenly spread out a little bit more to what they were. In the pits. No, that's quite an early pit stop. Maybe he's going for a 2 pits strategy. We'll watch on that one. The Rocket Rods now moves up into 4th. There's Brody, 5th. Taking its time, isn't it, this track drying out, which is it looks like Brody's on a bit of a flyer at the moment in that 5th position. As he chases down Rocket Rods. Trying to find a close battle, and here we go, we have found one. Incy, Dyson and Ice Chand. Dyson goes down the inside of Incy, can he make it stick? Incy is fighting back. After the little look, oh, great pass there from Dyson. Got to give it to him. Good clean pass for Dyson there, moves him up into 7th position. Incy though is fighting back. Ice Chand, then we've got Moz who wants to join the party. Not too far behind, in 10th place is Moz. Let's go on board with Incy because he's pretty close to Dyson, isn't he? Not sure if he's going to have the line through here, or is he? Oh, not quite. Good attempt though, really pile that pressure onto Dyson, didn't he? But Dyson kept it nice and cool around that section of the track and hangs on to that 7th position. So good attempt there from Incy, nearly pulled it off. And we go down just a little bit further, we've got Ice Chand. Let's go on board with Ice Chand. Bit of a twitch there, but pretty much 50-50 at the moment, isn't it, between Incy and Moz. Just see Grasshopper coming around that corner there, and but yeah, pretty much 50-50 between these guys. Back up your leader once more, Turby, as we're approaching the not far off, 1 minute off the 20-minute mark. Turby only has Thomas to worry about at the moment, because these top four were pretty close and they've definitely spread out now, but the top two, Turby and Thomas, pulling away a little bit. Turby and Thomas still on the intermediate tyres, same goes for Wadru. And probably the rest of the guys also. Love Rocket Rod's doing a fantastic job, isn't he? Sitting there in that 4th place, but Brody's has definitely got a lot closer to him over these last few laps, so this could be a good little scrap here between Love Rocket Rods and Brody. Don't think he's going to be quite close enough this time, is he? Or is he? Oh, he does. He has looked down that inside. Who might have him, you know? I didn't think Brody was close enough, but looks like he is, and he was, and he's got past him. So, yeah, got to give it to him. Good pass there from Brody to take that 4th position of Love Rocket Rods, but Love Rocket Rods is sticking with him. That was a nice bit of entertaining racing from them two guys, Brody and Love Rocket Rods, 4th and 5th. Smith looks like he's getting a bit closer to these two guys, so Smith wants to be in the mix, doesn't he? Just a second or so behind Love Rocket Rods. I'll come back to that one, just see what's happening further down the field. Dyson, pretty much, no, there's no major pressure, is there, on Dyson at the moment. Moz in 8th. NT not all that far behind, and Grasshopper. Ice Chan sits in 11th. Who's after him? Oh, Wayne G. Oh, and who else is there? Toten also in the mix. So 11th, 12th and 13th, Chan, Wayne G and Toten. And a great little battle back here. G go down there. Is he going to go through? He's going to put as much power down as he possibly can in these conditions. Oh, sugar lumps. Can't swear. It's YouTube, guys. Oh dear me. Oh, what a... Oh, unlucky, mate. Really unlucky. You were going past him and... He's going to be back on it soon, isn't he? So, Chuck in 14th and Admin currently sitting in 15th position. Come on Admin, give it some of that Yorkshire clout, lad. Get back up with Chuck and Wayne G. Obviously he's made his pit stop because look at his tyre weight. I don't know where we are next week, guys, for round 6 of the championship, but hopefully it will be a dry race and not a wet one. Although I know some of you guys do like it wet. Don't we all at times? Anyway, Thomas, your race leader from Turby, sticking that pressure down onto Thomas. Shall we go on board with Thomas? Yeah, Turby, I mean, yeah, let's do it. He's getting really close to him, isn't he? But it looks like Thomas's car's got a little bit more ooh, twitchy. And into, oh, I thought we were going to see a good little battle there, but Toby, obviously looking at his tyre weight, needed to pit, so that's knackered that one up. So Rodrigo moves up into second place with Toby going into the pits. Brody now in fourth. Let's get a proper camera angle. There's Brody. Smith in fifth. Oh, quite a few pit stops going off now. Toby into the pits. Is Moz going to pass him? Yeah, he's gone past. So is Incy. So Incy and Dyson. Oh, great little battle between these two guys. Incy go down the inside of Dyson. Has he got it? Can he make it stick? Dyson fights back there. Looks like Incy might have the line going round this corner. Pretty much neck and neck between these two. Oh, we want to see a bit more of this. Don't seem to see as much, do we, in the wet conditions as we do the dry for these close racing, but this is a great little battle at the moment. Totem goes through his 7th place. Incy then Dyson, 7th, 8th and 9th place, and a great little battle. Obviously Dyson has got a pit yet. His tyre wear is not looking too good. Doing a pretty grand job though, isn't he? Is Dyson, considering the tyre wear on his car. He's doing damn well. Wayne G in 10th place. Who's also doing well after he's off. Ooh, 3-second penalty. Oh dear, Toby. I think he might have picked that up either going into the pits or coming out the pits, whichever it was. Got a 3-second penalty. Eat good, especially when you've got Chuck right up your booty. Just waiting in the wings, and he is Chuck. Just waiting for that bit on the track where Toby has to save the penalty, and there it goes, and there goes through Chuck into 11th place. Thomas, Incy, Dyson in the pits. Oh dear mate. Oh, good car control there from Chuck. Brody now in the lead. He's going to have to be pitting soon, isn't he? So he's going to have to stick the booty down and see if he can get ahead as far as he possibly can before he comes into the pits. He might lose 3 or 4 places when he does come in. Or maybe he might just lose a couple of places, we'll see. So just coming to the 27.5 minute mark of this race. Fastest guy on the track is your second place guy, his total 159.832. I just want to see if Brody's going to come in on this lap. Obviously he's going to lose 2 places at the minimum. Looking at the map. Is he in this time? Surely, yeah, he's in. So Brody into the pits. Let's just see how many places he's going to lose. Maybe just 2 places, I think. There goes Toton, that's 1 place. Wayne G just coming around that corner there. He's going to move up surely to second. Yeah, there he goes into second. Brody in third. Oh, what a long time coming into the pits. Oh, is he going to make it out in third before Wadru comes around? Oh, not quite. Obviously he's sticking some fuel in, so that's losing him a bit of time. Oh, lucky there for Brody. I think they need to sort this pit stop. The time it takes to get into the pits on GT7 is just, you know what I mean? You could have a Sunday lunch and still waiting for your car to come in the pits. Anyway, Brody moves down into 8th place. He's got admin. He's done a good grand job because he was sitting in last place and now he's sitting in 9th. So admin doing well at the moment. In 9th. He's got Smith after him. Both these racers have pitted, so this could be a good little battle between admin and Smith. Incy and Dyson 11th and 12th. Still pretty wet out there on track. But Incy has come off the intermediates and is on the RS tyres now. Racing softs. Thought Incy was going to go off track there. He's under major pressure now from Dyson. Just a bit less than 20 minutes remaining of this one and only race here in Germany at the Nuremberg Ring. Incy just hanging on to 11th place from Dyson in 12th, and Grasshopper is not too far behind in 13th. They've got Ice Chand in 14th, Mozza in 15th position. Total still in the lead, but what sort of a lead has he got over Wayne G? Quite a bit of a lead at the moment, so really looking good for Toten. As long as Toten keeps it on track. Always low on fuel though, isn't he? Just seen his fuel. So obviously he's going to be pitting his Wayne. Looking good for Toten in first. Wayne G. Definitely a fuel problem there for him in second. Got quite a bit of a gap between himself and Wadru in third place. So when Wayne G comes into the pitch, we see if he can come out before these three guys, Wadru, Chuck and Toby. And a great little scrap. There's Toby, giving everything he's got to Chuck. Wayne, Love Rocket Rods in 6th, Thomas in 7th and Brody in 8th. Let's go Bob with Toby as he has a look at Chuck. Had second thoughts, didn't he? Maybe he's waiting for the start finish straight, see if he can get into the draft of Chuck. Here we go, can he get close enough to him to make a pass to him before the right hander at the bottom? No, he's going for it. Oh, he's got it. Just, but good racing there from Toby. Takes that third position off Chuck. Chuck down into 4th place now. Still scrapping it out though, these three. Total Study race leader. I think this battle between these three guys are going to go on to the end of this race. They can look at 5th place, Love Rocket Rods. still praying into for these dry conditions, but still going in wet. He really wants to go in dry, does love rocket rods. It's not giving him the opportunity at the moment, but he's doing a grand job in 5th place. Some good points towards his championship standings if he can stay there, or maybe even improve on it. Then we go down just a little bit further to Thomas. He's pretty much on his own. And Mint half a second penalty, but he's doing well in 7th because he was in last place. He's pretty much spread out. Brody in 8th. Then we've got Smith with a half a second penalty just behind him, which I'm sure Brody will be quite grateful for. Here we go. Oh dear me, there could be a bit of a sandwich going around this snaky section. Oh, Incy, Smith, Dyson, Grasshopper. And now, who else was back there? Oh, it's Ice Shand. Oh, great little scrap. Here we go. We're on it, guys. We're on it. We've got time for a drink. I think we have. Got time for a little drink. As Ice Shand goes down the inside of Grasshopper. Just needs a few more beans done. Is he going to pull it off? Oh, I think he has. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. From you to me to you. Let's have a drink. Great racing here from these League One guys here at Germany in the Nuremberg ring. 11th down to 13th, still scrapping it out here on the 35th minute mark of this 50-minute race. I think the track must be drying out just that little bit more because most of the guys now look like they're on racing softs, and the racing is getting a bit more exciting, which is good to see. Grasshopper, Wayne G, Moss 13th, 14th, 15th. Turtle still on into the lead in 1st place with Toby and Chuck 2nd and 3rd. I'm not surprised I'm an alcoholic. Jesus. Anyway, enough about that. So Grasshopper giving it everything he's got to catch up to Ice Chand. Take that 12th position off him. I think he might have him, you know. But Ice Chand doing a grand job in defending from Grasshopper. Wayne G he's just waiting in the wings, isn't he, to see if these two guys in front of him make a mistake and he can go through, but Wayne G has got Moz just behind him. Here we go, Grasshopper now hard onto the power, going over the start finish straight, going through the gears, 130 mile an hour plus down this section of the track. Grasshopper, Dyson, Wayne G. Love these close scraps. Can't do any good for your who's that? Here we go, Incy and Brody. I thought these two guys were pretty close. Incy was quite relaxed, wasn't he, in that 8th position, but he's got sorry, Brody was quite relaxed in that 8th position, but he's got Incy chasing him down. In this last quarter of this race. Just love the sound of that Incy's car. It does sound pretty midi. Just needs a few more beans done. He does, Incy. Getting ever so close to Brody. And Toby and Chuck still hanging on to that first, second and third. Let's go back a bit further with Ice Chand. Grasshopper still giving it the meat and two veg, isn't he? As he goes over the start finish line once more. After Ice Chand, he wants that 10th position off him. Ice Chand definitely got other ideas about that. Dyson currently sitting in 12th place, chasing down Wayne G. Just got about what we got about 15 minutes. 14, no, sorry, about 10, just over 10 minutes remaining of this race, and we've got quite a few battles going off all over the spots, so it could be a really close finish over the obviously the finish line of this race between quite a few racers from here in Germany, from the Ultimate Racing League, League 1 guys. Smith in 15th. Not sure what happened to Smith, but I'm sure he was a bit further up than that. But he's not all that far behind Moz. Moz still looking at Wayne G in this closing state, closing 10 minutes or under 10 minutes of this race. Nice Chand pretty much on his own. Incy and Brody still sticking in that 8th position. They've got Admin now up into 7th. Admin's doing well, hasn't he? Up into 7th. Not all that long ago he was sitting in last place, but now he's up into 7th. So Admin on a bit of a charge. His last few laps have been pretty consistent with his lap times, so he's doing a grand job at the moment. In 7th is Admin. Then we've got Thomas in 6th. Wadrew not too far behind Chuck and Love Rocket Rods, 3rd and 4th. Love Rocket Rods. He's really giving it something. He wants that 3rd spot. He wants to finish on the podium. He really is giving it everything. His Love Rocket Rods just getting that just that little bit closer to Chuck, isn't he? This could be a great finish between these two guys. Oh, Chuck in the pits there now. Well, that's a surprise. That is a really late pit stop from Chuck and Wadrew, and obviously gives the opportunity for Love Rocket Rods to move up into 3rd place and put his arse onto the podium. Wow, that was really quite a shock. Them two pitting. But I didn't look at the tyres or the fuel, so I don't know what was going off there, but obviously it's one or the other. So Love Rocket Rod's now into 3rd. Well done to him. Can he hang to that space towards the end of the race? Oh, who's that? Thomas? Oh, what happened there, mate? Don't know what happened, but just waiting for the traffic to go through. Rejoins in 10th position. He's got Chuck after him, and also Wayne G going through on Chuck, and Wayne G takes that 10th place off Thomas and moves down into 11th. Grasshopper in 13th. Oh, he was 13th. Now my cameraman seems to have jumped everywhere. Let's go back up with Grasshopper. Smith goes through into 11th place. Everything is going off in these closing 6 minutes of this race. I think these guys must be on steroids or something. I'm not quite sure what, but who's down the inside? It must be Moz down the inside. Yeah, it is. Looking at that. Oh, Moz just sticks behind him, behind the Grasshopper. Chuck in 14th place. I'm not sure what these League One guys are taking, but just in these last 5 or 6 minutes of this race, everybody is on it. Let's go back to a normal camera angle. Dyson going now the inside of Moz and Grasshopper. Oh, not quite close enough there. Stays in that 13th position. Moz 12th and Grasshopper in 11th. Great racing from these League One guys. We could have done with a bit more of this at the start of the race, but you know, conditions were very tricky, were very wet, and obviously they couldn't do the speed what they're doing now because they was on intermediate tyres at the time. Now they're on racing softs, and now they're giving it everything they've got. Dyson still on into that 13th place, Chuck in 14th, Moz in 12th. We've got Grasshopper. Must have about 5 or 6 cars in this mix back here. Let's go back up to Wayne G. So Wayne G moves up into 8th. Turton Toby and Love Rocket Rods are still your top 3 here in Germany, the Nuremberg Ring. Great racing here from Wayne G. Can he hang to the 8th place? Right, we've got to go back up your leader, guys, because we're coming up to the final 4 minutes, 3.5 minutes. I think we might be alright for another lap. Yeah, we're okay for another lap, so let's go back down with the other guys. Got a list and another lap out there at front, so Admin now up into 4th place. He's got Brody after him in 5th. Admin's done a fantastic job actually, because I've said before, he went that long ago, he was in last place, now he's up into 4th. So good strategic driving from Admin. Brody's still after him, less than a second between these two guys. 47 minutes gone of this race. We don't want to miss the end of this race. I can't F it up once more. Then Incy in 6th. The nice Chan in 7th. And who have we got in 8th? 8th Smith. Sorry, Wayne G, Smith and Moz. Love Rocket Rod still in 3rd, still on podium. Love Rocket Rod's wanting to taste that champagne, and he on the podium. It's looking good for him at the moment. Dyson in 11th, and we've got Grasshopper in 12th. Let's just go back up with our leader because we don't want to miss him. I think he might get another lap in actually, Toto, and we'll just stay with him just for now. Don't think this is going to be the last lap just yet. Oh, his fuel's a bit iffy, isn't it? He's staying up there. He's relying on his fuel to get him through one more lap, I think. So there goes Toto, surely on his final lap. I'm hoping so, because I really need a Jimmy, guys. I really do. I think I'm going to have to piss in the sink. But whatever it takes. Love Rocket Rod's in 3rd. Toby still hanging on to that 2nd. We've got Brody in 4th place. Admin is still after him. on which possibly could be the final lap, possibly. It will be soon when they go over this time. Not too far behind him is Incy. We've got Ice Chand 7th, Wayne G in 8th. They've got Smith still battling it out with Moz and Dyson 9th, 10th and 11th place guys. Oh, I'm not quite sure what happened there with Smith. Maybe a bit of lag, maybe a bit of oil on the track, not quite sure. Dyson now, is he going to go down the inside? The Moz round this right-hander, and he does, and he goes through, makes it stick, and he does. So great pass there from Dyson, moves up into 10th place. Moz goes down into 11th position. Oh, I've got to go back up with your leader, we don't want to miss the finish like we have on a few rounds of this championship. Oh, I think Toto's played the blinder here, and look at his fuel. I don't think we would have done another lap if there was another lap after this one, which there isn't. He's on his final lap, and Toto is going to take the win here at Nuremberg Ring here in Germany. Oh, here we go. Toto and over the line, congratulations to him, winner of the race. Not too far behind is Turby, going to be in second. Well done to Turby, good second place for him. Love Rocket Rods, well done mate, on the podium. I knew you like it dry like, but you like it a little bit wet also, don't you? Love Rocket Rods over the line in third on the podium. Loads of champagne mate, lovely jubbly. Then we've got Brody in fourth, he's had a good race also. Plenty of points for that fourth position for the championship. So Brody from Incy, from Admin. Incy and Admin having a good race, 5th and 6th. 7th place is Ice Chand, over the line he goes, 7th for Ice Chand, well done. We've got Wayne G just from Smith with half second penalty, then we've got Dyson, then we've got Moz. And we've got Grasshopper, not all that far behind was he, Grasshopper. He's had a good race. Well done to Grasshopper, had quite a few battles in this race to Grasshopper. Then we've got, come on Wadrow mate, come on lad, get that booty down. Oh, mother friggin' Jesus Christ, what's happening there guys? Is Chuck going to take it? Who knows, it went off. Awesome racing guys, especially the second half of the race. We'll see you next week for round 6 from wherever it is.